This is National Examinations Council 2024 Basic Education Certificate Examination, Pre-vocational Studies Paper 1 Agriculture, and I've previously answered questions 1 to 30, and for this lesson is a continuation of where we stopped from the last lesson. This will be looking at questions 31 to 60, so you can do well to check the previous lesson for solutions to questions 1 to 30. Let's look at the first question, question 31. Shell is used in animal feed as a source of A, calcium, B, iodine, C, iron, D, sulfur, E, zinc. The right answer for question 31 is A, calcium. Question 32. The leftover of crop plants that are gathered after harvest and fed to livestock during dry season is called A, fodder, B, hay, C, silage, D, silage, E, straw. The right answer is E, which is straw. The answer is straw because straw consists of the dried stalks of cereal plants after the grains have been harvested. So we'll look at question 33. Let me scroll down. Question 33 says, forage which has been cut fresh and preserved in a silo is referred to as A, hay, B, molasses, C, silage, D, silage, E, straw. Among the options we have, the answer is silage. Silage is the right answer. And question 34 says, which of the following is a bacterial disease of farm animals? E, coccidiosis, B, contagious abortion, C, fowl pox, D, rinderpest disease, E, trypanosomiasis. Among the options we have, the right answer is B, that's the contagious abortion. This contagious abortion is also known as brucellosis. It's a bacterial disease caused by the Brucella species. Question 35. Question 35 says, which of the following is not a symptom of anthrax in livestock? A, difficulty in breathing, B, high fever, C, lack of appetite, D, loss of weight, E, sudden death. The correct answer is loss of weight. Okay, let's go over, scroll up to question 36. A cattle rearer who observed that his calves have limb deformity was advised to add oyster shell and bone meal to their feed. Which of the following disease was suspected? A, blood, B, ketosis, C, pellagra, D, ricket, E, scurvy. For question 36, the right answer is ricket. So those are signs of ricket. Question 37, this question says, which of the following diseases is contacted through moldy feeds? A, aspergillosis, B, mastitis, C, rinderpest, D, ringworm, E, trypanosomiasis. Alright, among the options we have, the correct answer is A, which is aspergillosis. It's a disease caused by the fungus Aspergillus, which can grow in moldy feeds. Question 38 says, an effective way of ensuring inbuilt immunity in farm animals is by A, allowing calves access to colostrums, B, ensuring regular veterinary checkup, C, giving balanced ratio, C, option C says giving balanced ration regularly, D, observing proper quarantine services, E, vaccinating calves during weaning. So for question 38, among the options we have, A is the answer. So an effective way of ensuring inbuilt immunity in farm animals is allowing the the calves access to colostrums. Colostrum is first milk produced by the mother after giving birth. So that's definitely helping inbuilt immunity. So let's go over to question 9. Which of the following is an ectoparasite? Now, what is an ectoparasite? An ectoparasite are microorganisms that live on the outside of the host body, feeding on skin and blood. The options we have A. Ascaris, B. Bladder worm, C. Lice, D. Liver fleck, E. Tapeworm. The correct answer is lice, is an ectoparasite. Alright, question 40 says, the use of chemicals to harvest fishes in ponds is banned because of what? A. It will increase light penetration into the pond. B. The pond water becomes polluted for drinking. C. The chemicals increases the breeding rate of fish. D. The cost of the chemicals are very high. E. The harvested fish is unfit for human consumption. Alright, the correct answer is E. Now, the use of chemicals to harvest fishes in ponds can leave harmful residuals in the fish, making them unsafe for human consumption. So, the right answer is the harvested fish is unfit for human consumption. Question 41 says, pond inoculation is carried out in order to A. Introduce fingerlings, B. Introduce planktons, C. Prevent water loss, D. Prevent weed growth, E. Reduce acidity. The right answer is B. Okay, to introduce planktons. Okay, that's it. So question 42. The difference between dogfish and catfish is that dogfish A has scale, B has shell, C is bony, D is cartilaginous, E is colored. The right answer is D. The difference between dogfish and catfish is that dogfish is cartilaginous. Question 43. Which of the following is promoted by the National Tree Planting Campaign? A. Afforestation, B. Deforestation, C. Exploitation, D. Forest reservation, E. Tianguan farming. The correct answer is A. Afforestation. So the National Tree Planting Campaign promotes afforestation, which involves planting trees to create new forests or replenish depleted ones. Question 44 says, mangrove forests in Nigeria are commonly found A. along coastal creeks, B. around savanna regions, C. in desert areas, D. in middle belt valleys, E. on mountain foot. The correct answer is A. Mangrove forests in Nigeria are commonly found along coastal creeks. Question 45 says, which of the following is not a forest produce? A. Dye, B. gum, C. oats, D. pulp, E. resin. The right answer is oats. Okay, oats like coca oats are a type of cereal grain, not a forest produce. Okay, let's take a look at this diagram. In this diagram, you're meant to use the diagram for, use the diagram, hold on. Okay, so you're meant to use the diagram of the equipment below to answer questions 46 and 47. For 46, the farm produce commonly packaged in the equipment is A. coconut, B. garden egg, C. hoof, D. kola nut, E. table egg. The right answer is table egg. We are going to do little calculation in question 47. The maximum number of produce packaged in the equipment is 30. If 20% broke in transit to the market, how many of the produce will be available for sale? In this question, we know that the maximum number, let n stands for total number, is 30. Now, in mathematics, 100% means everything. So we are going to let 100% be 30. 20% broke. So number of good ones will be 100% minus 20%. That's the broken ones. And the good ones that will be sold will be 80%. So 80%, which means 80 out of 100 times the total number of 30 will be sold in the market. 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. 8 times 3 is 24. So the right answer is D. Alright, now question 48 says, which of the following agricultural produce is packaged in a tin? A. Cotton, B. Egg, C. Oil, D. Rubber, E. Timber. So the right answer is E. Oil is packaged in a tin. Now let's use the information below to answer questions 49 and 50. So the question says, let's scroll down a bit. John Teller Rice Mill produced 500 bags of destined rice at 10 million naira and plan to sell at 40,000 naira per bag. Question number 49 says, which of the following methods will be most appropriate for advertising the rice in the market? A. Agricultural shows, B. Billboards, C. Field trips, D. Newspapers, E. Telephone calls. So the right answer will be A. Agricultural shows. Now, agricultural shows generally attract large number of potential buyers, including the farmers, retailers, and consumers, and definitely that would be the most appropriate for advertising such. We are going to do little calculation in question 50. Now, the question says, calculate the profit of the rice mill after the sale. If you remember in the question, John Teller Rice Mill produced 500 bags, so number of bags is 500, and it cost them, the cost price of producing 500 bags is 10 million naira. So let's have 10 million. Okay, and plan to sell at 40,000 per bag. The bags are 500, so the selling price will be the price of one bag, which is 40,000 times the total number of bags, which is 500. So if you multiply that, it will give you about 20 million. That will now be the selling price. So to get the profit is selling price minus cost price. So the selling price, 20 million minus 10 million, which is the cost price, will give the profit as B, 10 million naira. Question 51. The question says, the shortage of agricultural produce in the market may lead to A, change in taste of consumers, B, increase in price of the produce, C, increase in population of wholesalers, D, increase in cost of production, E, reduction in population of wholesalers. The right answer is increase in price of the produce. So shortage of agricultural produce will lead to hike in price. So let's move up to question 52. Now we have a chart. Below is a farm record of Tolu Integrated Farm for the year 2022. We are going to use it to answer questions 52 and 53. Now question 52 says, the farm record is an example of what? A, farm budgets, B, farm diary, C, farm input record, D, farm inventory, E, farm valuation. The right answer is B, farm diary. Okay, question 53 says, let's hold on a bit, let me scroll up. 53, let me clean this off a bit. Okay, we're good. The record will help, that's referring to farm diary now. The record will help the farm manager to A. Adopt modern techniques of farming. B. Be less dependent and proactive. C. Prepare their tools and machinery. D. Run their farm as a business. E. Transport their crop produces to the market. Among the options we have, farm diary will help run their farm as a business. So the right option is D. We are almost done. No, it's 60 questions. Question 54 says, in a dairy farm, computer helps the farmer to keep, okay, let me move this, to keep the record of A, health condition of calves and cows. B, number of times cows are bred. C, price of the cows in the market. D, quantity of milk produced in a day. E, size of the cow's udder. Now the right answer is D. The record helps keep the record of the quantity of milk produced in a day. So computers are often used to track and manage daily milk production, which is a critical metric for daily farm operations. Question number 55. Let me scroll down a bit. The question says, the recording of receipts in bookkeeping should be on the same side as A, expenses, B, grand total, C, net worth, D, sales, E, purchase. For question 15, the right answer is D, sales. So in bookkeeping, receipts represent the money received by the business, typically from sales or services rendered. So question 56 says, an amount of money given to a farm manager by the owner of the farm for minor expenses is A, dividend, B, interest, C, interest, D, premium, E, share. The correct answer is interest. So interest is an amount of money given to a farm manager by the owner of the farm for minor expenses. Question 57. The function of a broker in a stock exchange market is to A, arrange for prospective investors in a company, B, connect buyers and sellers representatives, C, purchase and hold stock when demand is low, D, sell stocks when there is no public offer, E, verify transactions done in stock market. Among the options we have, B is the right answer. The function of a broker in a stock exchange market is to connect buyers and sellers representatives. So let's go to 58. The main activities that take place in agricultural stock exchange is A, advertisements of agricultural goods and services, B, buying and selling of agricultural inputs, C, buying and selling of securities, D, disbursement of loans to farmers, E, issuance of certificate of occupancy to farmers. The right answer is C. Buying and selling of securities is the main activities that take place in agricultural stock exchange. So question 59 says, which of the following is a benefit of export promotion organized for Nigerian produce? To A, advertise agricultural industries, B, attract foreign investment, C, gain access to other countries, D, promote agricultural education in schools, E, reduce local sales of farm produce. The right answer is B, attract foreign investment. And the final question for today, that will bring the end of agriculture. That will mean we've answered all the questions for you. Question 60 says, the major agricultural produce exported from Western Nigeria are A, cocoa, latex and kola nut, B, egg, cod oil and ginger, C, hides, crayfish and wool, D, honey, walnut and cassava, E, sesame, groundnut and sugar. The right answer is A, cocoa, latex and kola nut are the major agricultural produce exported from Western Nigeria. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. That will bring an end to agriculture, everything about it. So my next engagement, we we will be looking at home economics, which is paper 2 of pre-vocational studies. So don't go anywhere.